Remember that a great thinker said, government building is an expression created to intimidate people. You as a human being are separated from the earth. Remember how the ancient ones said, getting objectified can be mad. Contemplate that, feel sickened by a relative. Clothes are real. You as a human being are now observing nature. Ignore the connection between the thoughts in your head and the temporal dimensions. Isn't it kind of obvious that a lot of parasites are the way they are because we are invisible? There's a connection between stupidity and bloodlust. Remember that your soul is unique. Focus on your breathing. Keep your eyes closed and entertain the idea how make sure your corpse is horrible. Pay attention to how the cells in your body are connecting you to humanity itself. Failing at following is probably caused by bad parenting. Embrace the fact that life on Earth is a freak show where the main attraction is meaninglessness. Pay attention to the way that your brain and the great nothingness are interacting. A bald-headed weaver once approached a beautiful virgin and asked her, "How come you are so holy, you who were just a beautiful virgin?" "Why, that is because I am not really a beautiful virgin," replied the virgin. The weaver had never before heard such wisdom spoken, and after taking the wisdom to heart, he was never heard from again. If you are a target of ridicule, don't forget to fit in. A dim-witted midget once approached an old fortune teller and asked her, "Tell me, my dear fortune teller, how come you are so admired, you who are but an old fortune teller?" The answer to that is because I ensure myself that each human being I am presented with feels as admired as myself, replied the fortune teller. The midget had never before heard such truth spoken, and after considering its ramifications for a long time, he was never heard from again.
Isn't that a slur? Aren't you not supposed to say, midget? Bad AI. You're all racist eventually, huh? I'm doing pretty good. Box, how you doing tonight? Yeah, I got all my stuff done. Oh, for once. Got the pills into the kitten pretty easily. There we go. Pud's very excited. He's making rat sounds. Better, still tired? That sucks. Yeah, COVID, it's not fun. Yeah, Pud is way... Oh, get that. Yeah, catch it with your face, Pud. How consistent is that? If I drip it on his face, will he... No, he won't get it. He'll lose track of it. Crackers? Get it! God damn it. What is wrong with you two today? Crackers. Did you get it? Okay, you mostly got it. You at least know how to lick your own nose. Ugh. He's so dumb. He was licking Pud before. It was weird. Usually Pud licks him. What's wrong with them any day? Well, this one's autism. And this one is gluttony and rudeness. Okay, I heard a noise come out of you. I don't even know what that noise was, Crackers. It sounded like you farted out of your mouth. You better not have eaten too much, fat boy. I feel like he figured out how to, like, squeeze a bunch extra out and he, like, gurgled. Stop looking at it. Let Pot have some. Pud, it's just a finger. Let me touch you. Oh, he's been weird about me petting him all day. I don't know what his deal is. Crackers has been yelling at me too, even though I know he has food and water. But he's just been following me around and yelling. Doesn't seem like he's in pain. Pud really wants to stand up for his treat slime today. I finally found a use for those treats that Pud won't eat. The little baby eats them. Hot dog. So I've been giving Hot Dog some after he takes his pills to try and make him like me again really fast. Okay, last piece. Come on, come get it. Who wants the last? Really? Crackers didn't even try. Come on, Pud. There's only a tiny bit left. Nope. Pud saw the bottle and he's like, nope, I'm leaving. Goodbye, Pud. Crackers? Would you like a direct huff? No? Okay, fine. We'll do it your way. Oh. I have a cut. Can you see it? No. Oh, yeah, a little bit. I cut right in the middle of my pointer. And it hurts. It's real annoying. All right. Oh, are you gonna be bad at that gap up there again today? Hang on. Hang on, I have to go fight with one of my lights. You just oh, actually, let me turn that one down. No? No, I'll just turn it off. Fuck you. Fuck you, blue screen. Even that right up there. So I don't know what his problem is. yrAzure. You were almost late enough to not see cats, yeah. Although there are multiple clips in chat now. And, you know, Crackers is still up there getting high. Cats are always part enough. Was almost late enough to not see cats. I'll do better next time. Wait, does that mean you want to be more late next time? That's illegal. Did you just express distaste for cats? Esports. I think W-S-R-J-F. Oh, you're fucking me. You are fucking kidding me. I was on Twitter like an hour ago. How did I not see a fucking ping for maintenance? Yeah, I don't have a notification for a thing from the maint bot. Domain? What the hell is it called? Nin status bot. There we go. I forgot its name. You are not allowed to not like cats. Maintenance. From 55 to 2. So they're estimating 1 hour of maintenance. We could go find some stuff in Open Course World, or we could try to crank out a decent level in an hour. 1 hour maintenance window. Can't do anything else. Let me see what I have downloaded. Maybe I have something downloaded that I didn't play. That would be fun to look at. We were shit posting an AGAD stream. They scheduled maintenance after GDQ levels. I hope whoever that is shit their pants. We did that one. We definitely did that one. We did that one, and the clear flags fall off, I think. Yeah, I think the clear flags fall off on downloaded levels. Hey. What's the Uno Mas in the top right? That's Lappy. Lappy stuff. I don't remember what it was, but we'll look at it. I saved that one because it had a funny thumbnail. Illegal. Is something supposed to happen there? Oh. And they don't hurt me. Yeah, Lappy stuff. Direct level editing stuff. I don't remember what this one was. It definitely wasn't like the pinnacle of the direct level editing. I think all that stuff wound up on Open Course World. Pretty funny. These are not practical. This is just showing me nonsense that can happen. Really? Okay. I feel like I haven't learned anything yet, though. That was cool. Oh. You absolutely could do some of that stuff there, yrAzure. The number of things that we saw, maybe I still have it I think I still have it in Open Course World. We can pop over to that in a second here, and take a look at it. The things that you can make Mario Maker do against its will are unbelievable. There aren't really any checks or balances or disabled things other than not letting the player do it. Like, there's very few things in the engine say no. It's just the game telling the player no. You get it. You get what I'm getting at. Used to be able to do 2 flagpoles in the 1.0 version. Oh, that's cool. I wonder if you can make it uploadable in 1.0 and then loop back to it. I have blue in the corner. I'll deal with the blue screen later. I don't care. I'm gonna fire up. Do you get maintenance also for Endless, or does it flop over to, like, a backup mode? Like, is there a set of stock courses? Oops, I forgot where buttons are. Or does it just tell you Endless is dead? Because this game falls apart when the servers go offline. If there is no backup for Endless. Do ninjas stay offline too? Both flagpoles were also in the subworld. Shit, I didn't even catch that! Oh... Did they use the same sub and overworld theme, or I mean, I don't usually catch it, but I feel like I would have because I tested the level. I was one of the testers. I really love that. I love that finish so much. It was so great to see at GDQ. Touching the goal and then dying was a really common thing in old Super Mario World trolls. at the end of Kaizo levels. Really, really common. Like, still done to this day, but was one of the earliest trolls in even, like, Kaizo Mario World. I think the first level in Kaizo Mario World did it. So ending the GDQ levels with that felt like such a really, really, really cute way to kind of pay homage to that. Okay, red wire? Need to free the wire? Oh no, I got enough slack here. Don't have to move ever again. Did I make them fix the broken game? Hey, Marble. I hope so. I hope they're angry. God, would that make me happy? It's a short maintenance window. It's only an hour. Cease the Pro controller. Let's swap on over to Open Course World. There we go. Oh my god, the audio delay. That's why we're not hearing anything yet. It's been running for like a week. Yeah, I paused it. We just now started hearing the noises. Marble, how you doing tonight? There we go, okay. Yeah, weird thing. If you leave Ryujinx up forever, with the controller disconnected, the audio falls behind. Okay, let's see, and it forgets how controller inputs work sometimes. Let's see what we have downloaded. I'm pretty sure I have something in here from Lappy. But at this point, I'm very confident Nintendo isn't going to fix their shit. Oh, the audio's still busted. Let me restart Ryujinx. No, they're not going to. And if they did, it would be in the, like you guys were saying, like we're always saying, that it would be in the hackiest possible way on Earth. And anytime they put up a wall, they break something else. With that said, I would rather them try to fix things than punish people. Like the stuff we were just looking at, that Happylappy level. He got permanently banned from Nintendo Switch Online, and I mean, he wasn't even like sticking wieners in levels. He was just doing, you know, direct level editing. Okay, I understand that, but there's a big difference. Carl wasn't banned for Hardlock Cafe, and that did weird stuff. I don't think he should be, but I think that, you know, the answer to that is, oh, I don't want players to do this, I need to fix it. Not, oh, I don't want players to do this, I better ban them. I think I asked about it, but you guys used a, like, fresh account for the GDQ levels, right? Or somebody who doesn't care? Got how to Mario Maker from it. It's made within the game, so it's fair game. Well, they delete and remove troll levels that exploit things that they don't like. And honestly, if they want to allow private distribution, like, I would absolutely be into that. I don't like shadow banning as a concept, but I think that would be a perfect medium ground for between what they want and what we want here in Mario Maker. That was not uploadable, but I think we still have one of these completely busted ones. Oh yeah, we have these ones where we were messing around with putting everything in crates and putting everything in boxes, and it works insanely well, just breaks everything. I think this was the one he started putting together, but I don't remember which one was newer. Oh, the date stamps actually work? It looks like they do. It is, but you have to have NSO. They restricted our family plan for creating, adding accounts too often. Oh my god. Oh, but you can staple stuff onto family accounts? That's cool. No, this was a crazy puzzle level that Lappy was working on with some direct level editing stuff and checkpoints with clear conditions, which was neat. Just pop in the week free trial? That's smart, actually. Yeah, get the week free trial on a fresh account and then cram your levels up and get them downloaded before they can bite your balls off. Esports. Damn, I wonder what happened to that weird troll thing he was working on. I assumed I would have had that in here, but it looks like I don't. Oh yeah, that one was neat too. I think that one actually is uploaded in OCW. That one uses the don't leave the water clear condition. There's a bunch of really... Oh yeah. This was one from somebody who was messing around with that other level editor. Lists all of this 8 MMC, so you don't have to type in all the codes. That's nice. Natalie, how you doing tonight? Ow. Really weird stuff happens if you do vertical overworld. I think that's what sets this off. Oop. I'm having a stroke. A little stroke. Just a little stroke. Nintendo did maintenance, so, you know, we're doing that. We're dragging the window around. This is open course world. If I recall, this was not Lappy. This was something that was shared with Lappy that he shared with me. Oop, oop, oop. That was using that other level editor that somebody put together. It's a Windows-based level editor that's really janky, but you can do everything. The hold. Okay, I guess don't have a hitbox. Oh, that was good. Oh, and then I exited out a different pipe? Really? Surprise. But yeah, we were talking about... oh, direct level editing stuff. I think I'm having a little bit of a stroke. Okay, see ya. What happens if I touch... Oh, I can't touch it. Oh, okay. Wow. A lot going on there. Can't get the toad. Bowser in a box. That's an upside down brick. Murder toad? Yep. Extremely broken. Which sound effect? Oh. Okay. But yeah, all this is, it was technically savable in that you can get it to load up in the game. I think if I open it in the editor, bad things happen, but I don't remember. Those are the wrong tiles. But this, the reason why I wanted to pull this up is that it goes to the point that the game will prevent you from doing things in the editor and will prevent, okay, I guess I can do this here. A lot of things from working. As far as making them goes, but it basically won't prevent anything. What? And keep your phone. It basically won't prevent anything from loading if you just tell it to do a thing. Most of the... There's basically no checks. That's what we were supposed to do last time. For whether something is legal is once it's in there. Okay. I remember some little pieces of this, but I don't remember this whole fucking thing. This is such a fucking mess. Oh. I remember loving the fake slope. I remember that. But I do not remember next steps from here. I can't imagine that it's timeout. Oh, that's a fake. That's a messed up door. That is a toad murdering device. Oh, I should be able to grab that. Oh, I can grab it. Sideways icicles don't do anything. They look cool. Mario Maker 1 slope. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can't upload it. Break the wall. Some of the stuff Lappy was doing when he was doing direct level editing, saved somewhere, but fuck if I know where. Sagging Soup, thanks, but no thanks. The servers are down for about an hour, so unless you have Open Course World, that's it. I'm pretty sure the level finished right after this. I'm not sure what broke, but I also don't think it matters. There's probably something else over there that I don't remember. I wouldn't be surprised if we crashed if we go in to edit it. Lappy went mad with power. He did. He really did. Oh my god. Oh my god! It's so weird in the editor. Oh, I have a little bit of drag. It's actually giving me a stroke. Well, don't look now. Oh my god, what's happening to my with the bitrate where it's at, this must be falling apart. Oh, there's a real mess down there. I'm a little surprised that we could see it. That we could look at the end of it.
Here we go!
I'm nauseated from this. Pause. Pause your eyeballs. And then I think there was a... Oh, I thought there was another flagpole right here. But that was the prank. Oh, it's right there. But yeah, we were right at the end, basically. I'm actually surprised this loads totally fine in the editor and hasn't crashed anything. Esports. Oh, okay. Those... As soon as we touch those, they break, which is unfortunate. Anything else that I want to touch that'll break as soon as I touch it? Let's see. Sideways icicles? Oh, yep, those turn back into vines. Yeah. Cool stuff, though. That the corruption system is based on blacklisting illegal configurations. So surely they must have made a couple of oversights. Oh, absolutely, yeah. I know Lappy played around with it a little bit, trying to figure out what would be uploadable in Open Course World and what wouldn't, and unfortunately, you know, everything works pretty much the same way. So surprisingly few things work. But he was able to get some really cool 3D World stuff up. Is that this one? It might have been this one. I'm nauseated from this. Well, I'm glad I could make you nauseous with Mario Maker. That seems like a kind of a hard thing to accomplish. Yeah, I think this is the one with some total goddamn nonsense. Yeah. Yeah, the fact that additional flagpole was uploadable is completely insane. Oh, that's just amazing. I do not remember how to even get started in this level. I know one of the things that we saw in, doors in objects, one of the things when Lappy was just testing, like, sticking nonsense and everything, was sticking every item in a crate. And I know one of these crates has a flagpole in it, and it works. You just finish the level. I'm sure it's not uploadable, but it's really fun. But about half of these are gonna crash the emulator. Oh, weird. Half-size bomb. T-switch. Giant POW. Biggest wish list for Mario Maker 3 is uploadable custom textures. Yeah, I don't think they'd ever let us upload custom textures. I would love if they would give us a background painting tool where we could just draw a background out of objects that we already have. But it would make me really happy if we just got... Oh, that one breaks it. If we just got literally, like, Mario Paint. considering how much Mario Paint is in, Jinx, how much Mario Paint's soul is inside of Mario Maker, it's really too bad that fuck off. Jinx doesn't need to. They update every day, every single goddamn day. Fuck off. You update once a week. Bother me once a week. Come on. Yeah, man. Individually placeable water and lava would go so far. Although a lava block wouldn't have too big a difference from a spike, but yeah, I guess water physics for enemies and not for you. On the non-stable, probably. I don't know. Usually necessary to make new games work and just dump them. That's exactly why they wouldn't do it, yeah. They already get grumpy about people making dicks in Mario Maker. They can't stop us, really, but they get mad about it. Facebook Messenger is the worst about the updates. When you click on, when it becomes active for any reason, it gets focus and then it asks you, "Oh, I have an update." I'm pretty sure they also wouldn't let you draw vaginas on level. I think they have a firm no genitals policy. Yeah, this was also putting everything imaginable in the block. Some of these might crash stuff. I don't remember if the blocks crashed stuff or if it was just crates. By far. There it is. There's flagpole in a box. Boop. That's it.
Made it.
Oh, weird. It adds ground texture underneath it after you do it. Do we have anything else there? No, we didn't. Anything good and downloaded? No. Why did I download courses in OCW? I'm pretty sure that'll still be up. Oh yeah, and I have that to come back to because I was so angry at it. Yeah, I mean, it was fun, Madness. We got an hour to kill before we can get back to stuff. Anything else really fun in here? Because I thought we had one other really fun tester level of nonsense. What? No, I just want to play it. I wasn't trying to upload it. Put the flag in a box. That'll be real funny. Both of them not wanting to get it. Oh. Oh, Lappy. Lappy left us too soon. Oh. To work on an objectively worse game. This is fucking awesome. Oh, I really want to move one. Yeah, there's a specific PC app that was... I think for this stuff, Lappy was actually using a text editor to just change values. However, there is an application that does it, but I can't stress enough, even as much as I love tinkering with level editors and futzing around with them, this thing was godlessly complex. I could find the name of it if you wanted to. Oh. Dumpster Tree, how you doing tonight? You got an OCW level for me? Otherwise, we're looking at some nonsense I have saved from the now retired maker. Oh. Wanted to catch my streams, but can't due to your weird schedule. One, then of course, OCW's down. Or OCW. Oh, never mind. Marble found it with all the speed. I'm sure that's the one I was thinking of. I can't imagine there's two of them. Yeah, I remember Basilicon's name. 2023 was the last update. That's probably the same one I looked at. Is there a screenshot? There is not. But I'm betting that's the one that I looked at. I'll leave that up to peek at later. Even if the code worked. the bot wouldn't accept it. Oh, I bet I needed more of those. I absolutely did. Any hope for an update? An update to Mario Maker? No. Sports. This is adorable. I'm not going to keep messing with it. Oh, hell no. It's nothing really to see in the editor. Oh, yeah. This was, I think it broke the last time I was trying to get it to upload. But I was trying to do something because I found something that worked different in the editor. What was it? I think it broke, and then I gave up the last time I was looking at it. Yeah. Yeah, because the little pieces are gone. Okay, ignore me. What else we got in here? Nintendo aware save file editing exists, or would they think it's all from a weird glitch? There's really no telling what level of research they're willing to do. Like, that's a really interesting question, but I don't think we'll ever know. It's possible they have someone who does dig into that stuff for them to assess the risk. It's possible they flat out don't care, because they're like, well, the level's not uploaded anymore, so fuck it. Dead game. Pothole. That sounds like something I would name it. But all 33 Angry Sons makes me think it's something Lappy did. Oh. This was an idea. Direct file editing was a mistake. Oh. Okay. They don't know about the whole team 0% Mario Maker 1 thing. I doubt they're paying any attention. I doubt that they're paying any more attention than they absolutely need to. At the end of the day. And if somebody thought that the double flagpole thing was a serious threat, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I was watching through, I was watching through the, some of the GDQ Super Mario World stuff today and realizing, like, god damn, you know, after how hard they've been going after, like, literally Nintendo suing a Reddit mod for a piracy subreddit, and they've been coming after mods really, really hard, and that was part of what they were yelling at about, Yuzu, and just, they've been kind of a bitch about emulation lately. So it's really nice that they're still leaving Super Mario World alone. Marble, is that what you guys ended up using to edit the files for the, what the fuck? To edit the files for, GDQ? Was the Basilicon's, editor? Yes. Oh, nice. That found some use. Doesn't have any video. Oh no, he does have videos of it uploaded. Let me see if that's the one I was looking at. Yes. Yeah, I remember it had that really distinctive blue background. Yeah, and I remember messing with it a little bit, and it just seemed unbelievably complicated to actually build things. Like, you could do really cool stuff, and you could change stuff easily. Page director spoke directly into Barb and Pooh's... Is that why they kept saying fucking mod? They kept saying fucking mod! And it was making me so angry to be like, dude, why are you calling it mods? Oh, God. I don't want to have to call it mods. I don't want to call it Super Mario World mods. It's been too long. I watched that whole run. I watched that whole Grand Pooh World 3 run. Oh, this is crap on Busted Trees. We are gonna crash. We are gonna crash. Oh, yeah. Called it. Yeah. I don't remember that one, but I'm guessing that stuff breaks in trees constantly. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's... Clicked update. Man, it is so fucking cool to put that much effort in and build out something like that, like a level interpreter like that. But man, do I wish, man, I just wish that we could have, I wish somebody would have the exact right type of madness to, just want to make a full Mario Maker style level editor for Mario Maker 2 esports outside of, Mario Maker. To do that, but, you know, make it really good. I do not have OCW levels. I just got the game yesterday. Oh, okay. Well, no worries. It's a fun game. Goddamn blue screen. Me hell. Oh, man, that had to have been why they were calling it us. Because when they were reading off donations, they were reading off, they kept referring it to telling people to check out Super Mario World mods, and it seemed so weird that people were doing that. I was like, are you guys posers? Are you guys fucking posers who've never heard the word ROM hack before? But no, the commentator, the people reading out the donations were probably were changing it in real time. Oh. Now we need to make a Twitch username for It's Called a ROM hack and be really annoying in their chat. Oh. Oh my god, Marble. I don't know if you saw in the Discord, but you guys sat on the couch. Yeah, none of the testers could get through Tempest Funk's level. And then I said in chat that those testers must have really sucked, obviously just joking around, and I got banned. GDQ did not like that. Nothing I'd do myself, I had the skill set. Yeah, I imagine it's a... That's good. Ugh. Well, okay, let's go look at other stuff in here. Go look at courses in the course world. OCW doesn't go under maintenance. No, new courses. I'm curious what the upload cadence is, I guess. Oh. That's today. Save TF2, really? Really? In open course world? Oh. Glad people are still buying Mario Maker. I bet some of that, I bet showing it... That's one of those things that I don't think Nintendo ever recognizes about antagonizing their community, is the enormous community around Melee is a big part of what helps Smash sell like crazy. So, antagonizing the Melee community, antagonizing the stream communities, will end up hurting sales. I wonder if they ever see bumps and stuff like Mario Maker, which didn't do crazy, but it did okay. I think it sold like 8 million copies or whatever. It did okay. I wonder if they see like a bump in sales around stuff like this and ever think like, shit, we should, be less dumb. Because it's just free market. This is a terrible level. On the presentation style of the event, watching it back, I felt that having two screens made it too chaotic. When I was watching it live with the information of having played the levels, it's hard to focus on both. But that was the same thing I felt watching the Super Mario World ROM hack race too. It's like, it's so hard to focus on both, you just kind of pick one and stare at it. If I were actually, like, helping... If I were in charge, I would have... How did this person find OCW and upload a level that bad? I think you'd be better off switching to the person who's ahead. Especially because, you know, it's the exact same thing on both screens. Ideally, you could do a presentation where you had a little big. So you had a big one showing whoever's ahead and a little window showing the guy who's behind. And then you could swap back and forth. You could even have the commentator swap back and forth if they were talking about the one behind or whatever. Yes, the trolls would be funnier with one screen. Yeah. Well, that was exactly kind of what I was thinking with sports. The ROM hack races, it was... I wanted to look at who was ahead, and they were switching back and forth, and then you're just missing stuff. Then you're missing stuff or not understanding exactly what's going on, and especially for people who don't engage with any of that, who aren't, like, real familiar with Super Mario World, that must have been absolutely baffling. Like, totally fucking baffling. working on it, but it wasn't ready for SGDQ this year. Yeah, that would have been a lot better. You know, and even if it wasn't a smooth transition, you could pretty easily just swap the sources around with with all the animated stuff. I think you could make it happen. You could definitely script it. Yeah, it would take some work, but you could do that in OBS. There's a really cool automation tool in OBS that lets you do crazy stuff like automating what source is being displayed where, or making elements visible and not visible. But having multiple capture elements, I feel like could be it. Yeah, that stuff, the technical stuff, actually must be so much goddamn fun. When I used to do Smash Bros tournaments all over Wisconsin, we'd occasionally be doing just crazy technical stuff, like running 100 feet of cable from so fucking far away to drop in a switch so that we could get a bunch of laptops going just at the drop of a hat. I imagine there's a lot of chaos over there for that stuff too. Status bot, I'm checking. I don't know if it's up. Nope, maintenance started, taking place for about 10 more minutes. 2 runners, 1 screen, swap controllers on death. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, relay relay actually could be really, really, really funny. You could engage more players, which could be good, might not matter, but it would be an option. But you can set up some really, really funny stuff, especially if you can, like, not necessarily give a garbage hint, but like that clip that Fox had yesterday. You guys saw it, where Carl was getting all know-it-all-y and smarmy about like, oh, it'd be a shame if blah 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 the door, and then he literally runs the wrong way. You absolutely could set up really, really, really entertaining fake outs that the relayer would be like, oh, I know what to do there. Yeah, you could have a lot of fun with that. Would also be really funny if some dog just refused to make any progress and tried to break the level and then just waited for the other person to progress. That'd be fun. Yeah, especially if the level editing stuff is an option. I remember one of the really interesting things with one of the Lappy levels that we looked at, that one of the things Lappy was playing with was how multiple checkpoints worked in a level. And they work, but I think it yanks you back. Like, it yanks you back to the leftmost one or the first one. So you could create really, really, really insane checkpoint fakeouts by just yanking them back to where they thought the previous checkpoint. Some bad people are finding open course world, it looks like. Some people who make bad levels. Really? Are you really? Oh no. Oh god. Yeah, you could do some really fun stuff with that. Oh, it wasn't uploadable at all. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, although, with a hacked switch, with a hacked switch, you don't need that. You can just pretend they were downloaded, by changing out because you can swap out the level data in your downloaded levels arbitrarily with whatever you want. We messed around with that a little bit, yeah. So you could make it look exactly like it was legitimate on a hack switch if push came to shove. I'm not saying that's a good idea, but at an event where they're afraid to say the word ROM hack, yeah, it might be a good idea to make sure they're uploadable and at least as legal as possible. Random levels in LCW was a bad idea. One of the things that makes Super Mario World ROM hacks so cool is the barrier for entry does mean that there is a lot less garbage for actually like relatively completed hacks. For some reason, even with Open Course World having a relatively high barrier for entry, still a lot of people uploading trash. Sports. Oh my god. Oh, that doesn't kill me. That drops me onto this dumb thing. Hey, you. Gandhi, thanks for dropping something in there. We'll get to it eventually. I know it's not OCW, though. Hey, you should do Endless mode? Yeah, we'll go look at Endless. If I recall, I think Wiz said everything in Endless is the same, regardless of what difficulty you pick. And it's just everything from the pile. It is. So let's start with, we get the most lives in Expert. Let's start with that. No, we get the most lives in Super Expert, don't we? And I had a saved run in there. Whatever, 15 lives is fine. Super Expert is the easiest. Oh. That would be a shitpost outside of Open Course World. Yeah, I just had one saved. It's gonna give me something from Abington World. That's what's gonna happen right away.
Let's go.
Oh. Okay, hang on. Oh, some Uno Mas thing. My actual queue thing. There we go. I'm gonna get fluid queue set up pretty soon. Oh my god, seriously? Oh no. Oh no. Oh god damn it. Yeah, right? Oh. I'm gonna try and time my lunch break. I'll be back in 10. Can you drop a message in chat? Me drop a message in chat? I mean... Oh, like when I start doing levels again? Yeah, there's one in front of you too, so I'm sure it'll take a minute. Yeah, I know this is doable, but it's so stupid. Doing it on a 10-second is so dumb. Ugh. Like, it's already such a dumb input that you could leave 100 seconds on there if you wanted to have the countdown, or just leave it at 300 or 500. And then trying to get it consistently is the speedrun. Oops. This is kind of cute. I also really wish someone would make a Mario Maker style editor for Super Mario World. Lunar Magic is very cool, but Lunar Magic is 1,000 years old. It runs like absolute shit on a 4K display, and it absolutely does not play at all with any type of like disabled DPI enhancements. Any of the hacky things you can do in Windows to force an application to not render stupid at 4K, it flat out ignores it. Single coder, who's been working on it forever, closed source, refuses to be open source. He gets extremely angry when you tell him to consider open sourcing it, or at least accepting input from anybody else. Yeah, magnifier tool, pretty much. Esports. And it's just, it's gone from feeling a little archaic to legitimately being frustrating. Like, I will switch my other monitor over to 1080p to work on it, to open it, to use it. Ooh. Okay, well, cute concept, execution, a little rough. We can land on the spikes there. And if the spikes are intended to be there as a safe point to jump off from, I wish it was just a flatter platform. Since it's not like we're going anywhere without Yoshi anyway. Give it one more shot, and then we can move forward. Oh my god. Oh, was there another bounce for me? Was I making that ladder harder than I needed to? Let's see. No, I was not. That was just an awkward ladder. Wow. There's probably some way to force Windows to just literally like pixel double an application. This is what you did, Timmy. You found OCW and you uploaded this fucking level. Oh, it blows me away. It absolutely blows me away that anybody can find open course world. And upload these levels. Some of it might be like talented creators, original. Like early works, and they just uploaded all of it without thinking about it and didn't think to pull any down because, you know, it's supposed to be an archive. But I do kind of wish that... I don't know, because you don't want to be like, oh, we're going to ignore your oldest course because somebody might upload only one course. Maybe a gentle encouragement that if you have terrible courses that you know are bad, you consider deleting them after uploading. But I feel like most of the time people don't feel like their courses are bad. They feel like they're good. They make bad courses. They think they're not bad. Oh, great. Thank you, guys. SourceForge. Oh, DX Wind is the name of the application. SourceForge is a shady place to download stuff from, but I'll type it in. Oh, it's on GitHub. It's not like it's any less shady on GitHub, but then at least I can see it. Oh, it looks like he made an update to it more recently. Oh, but he doesn't have any releases. Oh, and he links to SourceForge. Okay, so it's not one of those weird things where SourceForge just kind of stole it and stuck crap. I don't remember exactly what the SourceForge drama is. I just remember that SourceForge was a malware source for a while, and you need to be really careful what you download with SourceForge. Prefer to make only good, fun, and weird courses. Make weird ones. Well, like, I stuck my courses up in OCW, and then I immediately was like, well, wait, no, this is terrible. Nobody wants this. I think I have less uploaded in OCW. Oh, I need to keep... Oh, my God. Well, thank you. Do. No maintenance finished message yet. What should we just auto update? Mario Kart finished. A little early. Need to bring a shell to the end. It baffles me. It baffles me that these people exist. Like, I know there are infinite number of people who are going to make shit levels. But I still feel like infinity rounded down into the number of people who are going to upload stuff in Open Course World has to be less horrible than that. Uploaded courses. I'm pretty sure we pulled down all the bad ones, or I'm going to feel bad. Now, this one needs fixing. Probably needs fixing too. Magic Coin Flip is funny, but yeah, no, all the real shit levels that were in my account, I think they were pulled down on my account on Mario Maker, anyhow. Drink some water. I got water here. Friend likes it. It's on your work PC. That's good to know. Yeah, I don't remember exactly what it was. It wasn't like every single download on SourceForge is evil. I just remember there was some weird drama with them re-uploading stuff with adware, but also that they weren't doing a good job of keeping their garbage clean. Mario hat? Yeah, we got a Mario hat. Oh. Now it's this one. I found a Mario one on eBay for 20 bucks. Oh. Can't be stopped. No, I put on the Mario hat. Now the Luigi hat is ignored. Hang on. Boom. There. Where's your god now? The brake's back on. Oh. Does Mario light up too? Good question. It probably did once. Battery's probably burned out now. Oh, wait. Did I just see it go? Well, it probably did once. Doesn't anymore. Let's get the Luigi hat really on there for him. The hands still work? They do. Oh. One of these should have the fucking... I swear to God, I had one in here that had, the stone in it so I could play with the stone. But I don't see it. I must have overwritten it or moved it. I probably copied it out. When I was, testing stuff with, Lappy. Might be one of these with balls on it, though. Yeah, I don't have any of those weird knockoff hat stores. If I did, I would go there and look at their dumb stuff. Oh. This one's got some nonsense. Oh, is that it? Is that just different sized? Yeah, that's just different sized stuff. Oh, I wanted to pick up the big one. Can I put on the big one? I imagine you can't upload a stone level. No, when we were messing with it, it didn't seem like you could. Nope, cannot pick up the big shellnet. Interesting. Interesting. What was weird was, like, I know if we look at Happylappy's profile, like, you could upload some stuff. Like, he uploaded a level with, And yeah, Marble, if you're still there, if you guys are ever digging around for, crazy stuff you want to know if it's uploadable, Lappy did a lot of experimenting for it, but, he'd probably be willing to do a lot more. If it was for something like that, too. He'd probably really love having an excuse to start playing around with Mario Maker. I think what happened is he got, real disappointed when his, account got yanked, and then he didn't want to do it just on OCW. There's his profile. There's a bunch of stuff. A bunch of his stuff posted on Git. That's good. Yeah, this one was, uploaded with a clear condition that's not available to players. That's not normally available. The, don't get out of the water clear condition. And then the whole criteria is doing stuff, underwater before the water level falls down. It's a really cool puzzle level. The offset bridge here lets you stay in water by like a pixel. So as long as you're down here, the water level can come all the way down for that setup, and then you don't get out. But then you get out and then you... Really cool. Yeah, I mean, we moved to you. We just didn't get to it yet. I haven't seen them post that the servers are back up. But if anybody's in Mario Maker and it's working... Oh, wait. I think it's good. Yeah, maintenance finished on Mario Maker. Okay. Let's look at... I think that was... Yeah. Now let's look at this one. And then we'll go back to Mario Maker. Yeah, custom thumbnails. That's why I still have that one saved, because it had a funny thumbnail. And it was funny to have an illegal thumbnail on my Switch. Yep. Oh, that looks so funny in the viewer. That looks awesome in the level viewer. Let me pull that up. And we'll switch back. Just 2 flag bowls. Okay. Blue wire? Yeah, blue wire is for the main switch. Oh, actually, I think it'll just switch back if it was on PC. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Azure Swiper, thanks for your patience. We are back. 0WS. Yeah, having OCW up and ready to go is really, really nice if we hit maintenance. Especially if it's like a hour maintenance, you know, it's not like I can dive into Celeste or whatever, get that all set up if I'm not ready for it. Explore ancient ruins, climb an elder tree, and foil Roy's sewer operation. Oh yeah, we looked at this. This was the speedrunny-ish level? Like it felt paced out well for speedrunning. Went through those pop-up Trump stores. I feel like pop-up Trump stores are not going to have insane Mario hats that don't make any sense. Have a sleep. Fox, thanks for popping in. Have a good night. Feel better? Still haven't had COVID yet. Knock on wood. Really hope I do not get it. Helps that I don't go to places with a lot of people in them, and that I don't like people that much. That's useful. Yeah, I vaguely remember it. I don't remember any of the criticism I had. I think overall I liked it. Yeah, it does feel like it's almost paced out for you to run through real fast. I'll try that after this. What did you end up needing to change in it? I'm good at Mario Make. Oh my god, I'm so good at Mario Make. Sorry, I had you redo this. Oh no, in general, I'll encourage people to bring stuff back if they've made revisions, more for troll levels than anything else. But in general, I don't mind. If it's like I changed one brick in a Kaizos level that was incredibly hard, I'll take another look at it or whatever. But I probably won't finish it. But in general, being willing to iterate, being willing to make changes and re-upload is good. It's a good thing. If it was literally a day later, or once in a while people will like try to re-upload something like, and then get back in queue and re-upload it before they're up. And you know, that's fine to a point until I've played the same level 3 times. And I'm like, okay, I like there. Eventually, you reach a point where you're saturated on that level. You can't really give feedback or see the difference because you already know everything. You're basically looking at it as if you were the creator. I played this what, like a month ago? Ooh, that's a nut if I'm going fast and not taking damage. That was weird. Dumb. I changed it slightly because beginners were struggling with the note block and the first wiggler section. Well, that'll happen. One of the things that Steve suggested in an early video that I really liked is, especially if you want to prepare your level for like absolute novices, for like kids, is to run through the level without holding run. People who are bad at Mario games will not hold run. And if that's what you're going for, it's like an actual, very traditional Mario level, it's generally not required in mainline Mario games either. Oh, fuck off. New Soup Roy is so goddamn annoying. And you understood, yeah. Yeah, I can't watch Heidi play Mario stuff. The whole time. Like, we did co-op Super Mario World at one point, ROM hack. And the whole time we're just like, dude, hold Y. You have to hold that button and push the other button with the bottom of your thumb. Hold Y. Hold Y. You have to hold Y. Yeah, good stuff. We made that through. Made it through pretty fast. We go real fast here. I like that the first time around because it did feel like it was framed for that. Oops. Remember, we basically landed right on the fish correctly, and I was like, oh, you must have thought about it. Bet. If I grab a mushroom, it's faster to have a mushroom. But maybe not. Yeah, we're gonna get one there, so it's probably faster to have the squirrel suit. Maybe not. Faster to be less bad. Okay, squirrel soup. Mario riding Luigi as a parrot. You can only hope that's the next Luigi's Mansion. That's the next Yoshi's Island. I want to see Luigi get turned into a Yoshi. Although, now I'm certain that that's somebody's fetish. Oh, fuck off. Roy is a monster. All the Koopalings are the most annoying in New Soup. It feels like they... Oop, I'm an idiot. It feels like they spend the most time in their shell in New Soup. Okay. Mario riding Luigi as a parrot with emphasis. Parrot. Still 1.5. I want to put that on my list too, though. Oh. Update. Stable diffusion. Should be compatible with the 2.0 models now, and I have them downloaded. I just have to mess with them. 2.1. Yeah, fun stuff. I'm not going to chase the world record. He can keep it. Sagan Soup, I'm guessing you exist again and are in front of your thing. But, I mean, I'll message you in chat. I said I would. If you despawn the ball, after the boss fight, you can backtrack and respawn it. Respawn the ball. Is that in your level? JQ... Oh, yeah, we're probably looking at the ball level again. JQ5. 8LJ. B4G. Yeah, good stuff, Mr. Swiper. Oh, I finished my coffee. Shuringan. Can adjust his own hat. Some time-saving ideas, and then it's a YouTube video. Oh, and I won't preview it because FFZ. Oh, that's somebody else's run through it. Oh, that's you running through it. I'm gonna watch that. I saved some time. I saved all the time I need to. That's cool, though. Somebody who eventually wants to steal that speedrun will be real happy about it. If I go in here without the ball to look at what's moving in the forward, doesn't matter. Oh, and then the ball comes back. Oh, that's great. Okay. Good. Seems like it'd be pretty hard to lose the ball here. Put a lot of work into losing the ball. We run real fast. Still can't lose it. Oh, okay, good. Okay, this time we probably can. Oh no, we needed to hit the P-switch. Okay. Oh, P-switch gates the ball. Oh, yeah, I remember my thought last time, my feedback last time was it'd be a good idea to try and make the ball feel like a continuous presence through the subworld boss fight. Especially since I remember liking whatever we did with the ball in the next part. In the last part. Sports. Sports. Okay. Definitely did something different for the boss fight. There's a ball. Ball's gonna make a hole. Okay, that's still playing off the initial idea you had there with the spikes and the rocky wrenches. But we have a lot more capacity. We have a lot of capacity to deal damage faster than just one spike. And we're not mining out a star, which I think is just an overall improvement. So what's our control here for after Bowser dies? What happens to that? Although it's more or less autonomous, like automatic once you flip the switch, you're just kind of hovering here and waiting. Wow, he takes a lot of spike balls. Okay, there we go. Oh, we did not have something happen automatically. Okay, flip that and go the other way. Oh, we probably didn't need to sit there and wait. Why the hell am I still Toad? Good God. Okay. Don't love waiting for the lava, but hopefully I don't have to do it too many times. You have to wait, yeah. Oh, you do have to wait down there by Bowser? Okay. I assumed maybe the other one would aim at him, but no. And they won't fire when we're this high up. Yeah, they won't fire when we're this high up, so yeah, you do have to get in there, okay? Okay. Yeah, I definitely like that more than what we had before. Oh yeah, are we gonna lose this as easily? We definitely can lose it. You book it, and then you're gonna see, oh, no ball. And ballless. And then we go back and it respawns. And then we're fine, yeah. No, you have to go all the way up. Oh, does it not make it all the way up there? I thought it would. It does not, okay. I can't imagine you want me to mine all this out. That seems wrong. What do you want me to do? Necessary? Yeah, no, this is not necessary. Weird. Okay. Is that a vestige of making it up there with the bomb? With the ball? There's the end. Okay. So you don't lose the ball. Okay. Okay. Oh, I need to get down there. No, I have no other way down there. So I do actually have to spit through there with fire. Oh. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I do not want to have to burn all that out of there. Yeah. Yeah, less is more if that's a necessary component for the player. I'll take the bottom this time. I without the ice mining. Yeah. Ice mining is necessary. It's not the end of the world, but it's MTX. It's one of those things where it's not fun at all. It's not as actively frustrating as bomb mining is, or stuff like that, or really repeatedly stupid identical Super Ball setups. But it's not necessary and it doesn't bring anything. I assumed the ball was just gonna follow along that path and open up the path for me. Yeah, let me pull that up in the viewer. Esports. Let me grab that. Pull it up here. Let's take a little peek here. Because I feel like let's look here. I feel like you should be able to use the ice blocks to generate a scribbler. Essentially a barrier that the player can't open themselves. You don't even have, it doesn't have to be ice blocks, it can just be hard blocks or whatever. That the ball, it'll bounce up and then back around and then open the path for you one way or the other. I don't know exactly how. It doesn't have to be a floor that gets knocked out, but it could be almost anything that gets knocked out somewhere so the player can get down into the lower section with the ball. And then you have a reason to bring the ball back with you, and then you're not doing the ice mining, but you're still using that same setup of having the ball mine some more stuff. It could even be mining out some... No, you want it in there, and then the player walks back, and then, yeah, then the player falls through. I feel like that could work. I don't know. But either way, it doesn't need the ice mining. We probably don't need the scribbling. But good overall. Boss fight is much improved. Yeah, boss fight's much improved. Feels a lot more like you have coherent theming than mining out a star to fight Bowser. Oh, I don't love the wait there, but I don't have good suggestions for it either. Oh, we did that one. Now all my markers will be ruined. Gandhi, let's see what you got. Let's look at your Parrot Luigi. Oh man, it had nothing. It had no idea. No matter how powerful you make Parrot, Mario and Luigi and a horse are more powerful. We got Luigi-ish on a horse. The guidance scale was a little low. Maybe we'll see if we get anything better if we crank it up a little bit here. We got Luigi. A couple of Mario Luigi clones crammed together. Now, Mario's one of those things where we're just, especially with the older model, we're just going to get Mario. We're going to get so much Mario and so few parrots. Oh, we are using parentheses for emphasis, actually. Let me try that. Let me swap out your brackets for parentheses. That's what we want. Let me pull the guidance back down to not crazy. And then we'll just stop that nonsense one we were just watching. And then we'll watch it grow while I type in this level code. Let me scroll it a little bit so you can see it. All right. JDL 1VQ 98D. Blurry ball on that one. I don't know why it gave us a blurry ball. Dark Trials. Oh no. There's Mario in a V hat with a green Mario hat on top. Yeah, Mario's still grossly overpowering any parrot or bird-related imagery. Yeah, I'm running a 1.5 pruned model. That works pretty well for making nonsense, but it doesn't compete with the stuff people have done in the last year. There's 2.1 models available for Stable Diffusion version, the front end that I'm using. I've just been really lazy about it because this is the only thing I use it for. It's not like I need images for anything. It's just fun to play with sometimes. The goofy toy. Dark Trials. Let's take a peek. Maybe misinterpreting parrot as copying. Yeah, maybe. As a parrot. Yeah, it's just missing something about it. Sometimes when it's a really, really powerful pop culture thing, like something that like there'd be infinitely more pictures of on the internet, like of Mario, than a parrot, the other idea just gets lost. Okay, P-switch lights. And then hitting it lights up the room. That's actually pretty cute. I like that. Oh, Maker 2 had a good number of viewers when I started. Oh, did that fall apart? Yeah, I bet the maintenance kind of crushed it. Okay. Oh. Okay, they all do it, but it has to wait a second before it'll re-trigger the effect. Esports. That was my fault. I tried to duck to see if there was anything on ducking. There is not. Okay. If I had any feedback for this person, I would say maybe also light the initial platform would be nice. Yeah, especially since the initial platform is changing a little bit, isn't it? Oh, we're not going to be able to see it. Are the sounds in the block, or is it just a grid near them? I think they're on the block, and since we can't break the block, that'll make them always work. This one works a lot better, though. We can see for longer, and we can see better than the sparkle effect. Yeah, I mean, that one you're just kind of taking a guess. That one had a shorter area, too, yeah. It seems like maybe we're varying that a little bit. We'll check on the viewer after. That one was just expecting you to YOLO. Which, I mean, should work, but also feels bad. What in the fuck? What is that mess up there? I mean, I see these two down here. I don't know what the hell the rest of that is. I saw a bunch of pipes. Ugh. 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 Yeah, I think their thought was funny fake out. But the scribble that you need, the answer that you need is literally the last one. I can see the one-ways and how they work, but it's really hard to tell what's actually happening in this room. Obviously, this is the easiest one to try first, but it's still really annoying. Yeah, it's on the blocks. Yeah, and it'll trigger repeatedly if it's on the block. You can't break it. Okay. Feels like the level's out of ideas. Yes, it is. Creator had a good idea. Didn't know what to do with it. Did not know what to do with it or how to iterate it. Woof. Okay, really? Okay, thank God. I followed the coin trail. Is something coming out of that block I'm supposed, or that pipe I'm supposed to interact with? Is this beneficial to me? Oh my God, okay. I guess I'll just leave then. Okay. Clever idea. The end is almost executed really, really well. Is almost really, really good, but there was nothing to suggest I should get those other blocks. Putting coins above each of those corners would encourage me to do that in each room, and would kind of tie it together in the end, and would have made it really good. But that was still pretty good. Some of the rooms could have just gotten pulled. Sports. Nothing? Nothing. Okay. We will find something to play in a minute, but I have to... How do I lose the one button all the time?
Excuse me. I have to piss. Out of my penis?
Keep breathing. Try not to think about the fact that those who sell authority forget nuclear power. Tell yourself that you are pathetic. Becoming a parent can be like a crappy commute. Breathe in and out. Feel your belly button rise and fall. Pregnant women deceive about what garbage men demand.
That was not very inspirational. Oh, I lost my Luigi hat. One is pre-Steve. My most played liked level. Broken clocks, right twice a day. Or maybe it was just focused. 7V0. 02G. We've had a new video out today about Twilight Princess. I know he's super into Souls-like stuff. So it's weird that he's not really hard on the Elden Ring train, but okay. Zeldur's Underground Odyssey. 5%. Some platforming and a little linkage. Linkery. Man, is it nice to just have air conditioning in here. I can't see the thermostat from here. I probably should put it somewhere where I can see it. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Then I'm going back, and then... Okay. That was weird. That was really weird. Is that consistent? Does it... Hey, Pud. Does it always put... Oh, now it'll let me pet him. Hey, little buddy. How you doing? Did I smell like the kitten before? Is that why you were being weird? What's the matter with you, buddy? You want to get pet all day, and now you're coming up to me for pets? Cracker's mean to you? Being cute. Yeah, I figured you had to keep jumping on to lower it. What I was curious about is if it consistently pushes you through without damaging you, and it looked like without killing the beetle. That actually looked like you could do something fun with that. Oh, okay. Mess with that in the editor after. Beetle, helmet, that's all we need. Oh, I forgot that. Yeah, it looked like it probably killed the beetle and it just didn't make sense, but now I'm wondering if you can detach the beetle without taking damage with just a Buzzy, with just a regular Shelmet, not a Spike Shelmet. I really wish we just had a sprite. I know it's such a minor nitpick, but I wish we just had a sprite for the Mario 3 flying beetle thing, the not fuzzy thing, the red and green ones. I like those guys. Weird pivot. I would like to keep regular fire flower. Where's the key? Missed the hint in the beginning. Really? And yet I got the checkpoint. Yeah, you can jump on these guys if they come around the corner. You can back to the start. But I got the checkpoint. The checkpoint won't save keys. I can start over. So there's a key in the beginning that you had to backtrack to get when you were uploading it. There's a key in a red, okay, I saw that, I just didn't interpret it that way. I just saw, oh, there's a red guy, okay. There's a key. I don't see the red guy. Oh, there he is, okay. Yeah, I mean, he sticks out. I am equipped to hurt him. You could put the door that the player has to go through anyway to grab the shellman, which isn't necessary, but if you want to do it that way, you could lead that into a room that ends up giving the player a hint. So that you show them very clearly in that isolated room, like, hey, you have to do this thing. It's one of the things that's a real heartbreaker about not being able to download and edit levels anymore is it would be such a good idea. It would be so incredibly useful for me to download levels and then fiddle with them. Instead of, ooh, it's the little baby kitty. Hey, Casey, are you still awake? Casey's probably gone too.
What?
This box went. What?
What is it?
What?
Another one.
It's the same one. They're reversible.
I see that.
It's reversible. I have a baby kitty. Did you bring treats to give him?
I thought you were gonna feed.
Oh no, let's give him the ones that only he'll eat, or some of his dry ones. Where's my camera? Little baby. Hot dog. Hey, little buddy. You doing okay tonight? Yeah? No, he's real curious. Okay. Yeah, he really wants to, like, get up and look around. Hot dog, live. On camera. Soon we'll feed him a treat. What are you doing? Okay, I have them all scooped up into a little ball. Oh, I don't know. He left. Hey, little buddy. Let's feed you some treat, huh? He's squirmy. He really wants to go explore. Bye, hot dog. Here you go. You gonna eat it? Okay, here. Let me set you down. Oh, we can't see my lap. Okay, hang on. Pud just came over for pets. What if we do shoulder kitty? How do you feel about this? You really don't want to eat treats? Oh. It's because he's actually curious today. He's ready to start escaping. Okay. He just went right in her little shoulder. Okay, Hank, is it there? There.
You're not gonna get it to escape.
Have a little bit. The camera. Did you really just take one gentle lick? Okay, good. Good. He wants some now. Stay put. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this. We're zooming in on him. But you still have to hold him.
Only.
And he has to be in frame. So that's not hot dog. This is what the stream is now. It's hot dog. Slightly out of focus, eating treats while scrunging a little bit. Why are you scrungy, buddy? You love these treats. Uh-oh. Oh, no. They want it now.
Maybe Pud likes the beef.
Probably. Where am I? Oh, God, it's moving both cameras. We ruined everything.
Oh my gosh. Hot dogs.
I bet he is. Oh, does he see the other
He
cats?
looks
Yeah, he probably sees the other cats. Okay. If you come up here, you can have some. You have to come on camera. Yeah. Let me try and get Pud on camera, and I'll fix the other camera. Is it over there? Yeah, it is. Okay, Pud. You have to come up to the camera here, because I'm lazy. Come on. Come up to where the camera can see you. Here. Here. Uh-oh.
Dog.
Oh, you can't see him. He's just out of frame. Okay. No.
He wants
He does, but I have to do all the things
to. You don't
again.
have to.
Here, you can take it back.
Wait, I really don't want it to.
Okay. Go take hot dog back, then come get it. Crackers. Look, it's happening off camera, but I'm letting them lick a little bit of this. Pud doesn't like it. Pud hates the beef one. Pud, I'm sorry. Crackers loves it. Okay, while we're waiting, let's fix the cameras here. Oh, did it get... Okay, good. It didn't get on my desk. I really have to fix the receivers so that they stop both getting hit. Fine. I'm pretty close to the cutoff. That's fine. And then this one, really hard to aim correctly. It looks like it's fine. There, that's fine. That's fine enough for me. Oh, break's over. You get feedback on the VOD. Yep. I assume we're almost done with it. He says that's not hot dog. He didn't like hot dogs when we tried to feed it to him, but we'll try again at some point. Maybe once he's allowed out, that'll be a channel point reward, is hot dog for hot dog. Maybe I have... We don't usually have hot dogs. I have some now. Us is a bone? Pud. Pud is a bone? You had some, fatty. You're okay. Yeah, Pud didn't like it. So Pud doesn't like duck or beef. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Did he die? I really like him setting off the POW, but I wish the POW did... The P-switch did something. Yeah, I wish the P-switch did something. Am I really supposed to come over here for this? Really? All of that seemed wrong. Every part of that seemed wrong. Okay, yeah, hot dog's a good boy. He's doing better with drugs. Yeah, it's cute to set off a switch that way. I like that. But we didn't want the P-switch still running, I guess? Reset that and see what we get. Weird. No, we needed the P-switch, it looks like. But I can't tell what for. Weird. I mean, I guess we can just damage boost, but I already have this key, so I'm just gonna use it. Which puts me back over here. So I didn't need it there. I'm very confused what you expected me here. We can get in there with the switch on, and that brings us down here, which is another key door that we can't unlock. Oh, and now we're fucking deathlocked. Now we're soft locked. Yeah, weird. Okay, let's try it one more time. This is the only leveling cube. Try it again. Yeah, Pud's a good boy. But he doesn't like beef or duck, apparently. I don't know, one batch that I got that wasn't fish flavors, he just does not like the squishy treats at all. Crackers does, and Hot Dog does. But I don't want to give Crackers treats that Pud doesn't like. That feels so sad. But Hot Dog likes them, so we're going to give him to Hot Dog before he moves in on it. Because he has to stay separated for now, because his butt is full of protozoas. Gut and butt. They're in his gut, but then they come out your butt. So, I guess I wanted to stick to rhyming something about a nut. Yeah, I lost the Shelmet. Aww. If I lost the Shelmet, then what's the next thing here? It's, the P-switch is the key? That's a hint over there, and I'm not supposed to get that key. But I can. Okay. Yeah, you have to backtrack for the key. I guess you could not backtrack for the key if you caught the red one as he comes around the corner. But yeah, that ends up really breaking you, because then you have to backtrack all the way for the key really awkwardly. Yeah, really awkwardly. That you're just better off starting over. Yeah, I guess you could get it with Fire Flower or whatever. Oh, I smell the cat treat. Esports. Crackers, I gave you some. Go do drugs. Go do drugs about it. Yeah, you could do one of these, I guess. You go through there really awkwardly and do that. And then reset that way. Or you could backtrack with one of these and hit the red guy that way. Did I have a Fire Flower? I thought I had a Fire Flower previously, but I don't know how. So maybe I was always supposed to get one of these and I was making it harder than I needed to. But I can't imagine you would make me kill Bowser with this. I mean, that's a pretty obvious thing to happen. Is to do that. Grab the key there, and if you still have the Shaman, which you should, you're probably going to think you should do that. Which I guess is fine. We just want to not go through that P door or that key door. StevieJohn, did you play a course called The Dark Trials? Got a notification that HotFist.tv played it, and if that was you, just wanted to drop by and say thanks for playing. Probably. Did we play it on Endless? I don't know, we can go look and figure out if I hated it. Okay, Link. And red key. Red key. What? Gets me... Oh yeah, because we needed the P-switch door. Well, we could just skip the red key entirely. Wow. We can't proceed without the P, yeah. A lot of inconsiderate choices here. A lot of bad choices. Mr. Banks. Easy one to rework. Fine. You know, the whole setup is fine. It's kind of a weird traditional course, but it mostly works until that last bit there does not. StevieJohn, let's see. Probably played it today. HotFist.tv is me. Dark Trials. Oh yeah, we liked it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we played it and we liked it. I don't remember where it came from. Another viewer found the level code somewhere. And I don't know, liked it. Relatively new level, but not that new. Wow. Still active, huh? Yeah, we liked it. Oh, yeah, the only thought I had was that, there started to be a little bit of, man, I should make sure I still own HotFist.tv. I do not. Well, I really have to buy it now that I set it live on stream. Or some penis butt trolls me. Guess I'm gonna buy a domain. Unless I own it and the DNS is broken and I'm stupid. Oh, 30 bucks. I don't care anymore. Not buying it for 30 bucks. I used to own it, and then I was lazy, and I'm betting didn't redeem it. Tell them to watch the VOD. Yeah, if you go back through Mr. John and watch the VOD, you'll find it. I did have some feedback for it. Overall, I liked it. I really liked how you ended it. Go buy it. I don't care. Then I'll just change my maker ID to hotfist.gov. I don't think that fits. Probably hotfist.io. Let's see here. Hotfist.tv. What other TLDs do we have? IO. IO be really cheap. Oh, 44 a year. Hotfist.ai is 80 a year. Hotfist.co is 10 bucks. Hotfist.us is 3 bucks. Hotfist.cc is $5.98. Sounds a little bit like it could be a porn site. Hotfist credit card. Look at that later. Pretty poor right now. Spent a lot of money on having an air conditioner. That was a fucking hassle. I went to Home Depot 6 times last weekend. It was a hassle. Hotfist.fu. I don't think there's a FU TLD, is there? FU TLD. List of top-level domains. Does not look like it is. There's a .FOO. Oh, there's an ICANN wiki for TLDs. And proposed TLDs. I'm not going to get lost in that now. Oh. Yeah. Well. Normal high score, 1,000, and then we burned the run right after. I bet I burned it on purpose. That was all I ever wanted of Endless Normal. Esports. You have to pay me a lot to do more Endless Normal. There a .st? I mean, I'm just Googling .st TLD. Yes, it is the TLD for, Sao Tome and Principe. Probably pronouncing that wrong. .st registrar. Who registers it? There's a setup domain registry for it. Hotfit.st. Hotfist. It's available for £30 a year. That said, though, people who aren't familiar with the domains, like if it's not an obvious domain, people aren't going to interpret a dot in the middle as, oh, that must be a URL. They're just going to be like, there's a dot in that guy's username. But stuff like CC, TV, IO is more for nerds, but nerds do recognize. Always love constructive feedback. Yeah, take a look. Yeah, VODs get stuck up on YouTube, which I think there's a link to it. Otherwise, Twitch, yeah, there we go. Endless expert. Yeah, constructive feedback's the bag. If you got levels, queue's empty. Slow tonight. We'll take a look. We'll yell at them. Way to be. Okay, so stand still, wait, and then move. That looks like the setup here. Boy, that's a lot of links to a lot of sad YouTubes. I was ready to go, man. I have a fucking got a PowerPoint full of ideas. I was ready. And then YouTube banned me. And they unbanned me. They didn't apologize, but they unbanned me. And all the make videos and be dumb on the internet left my body all at once. Wasn't that bad? I thought it was going to be tight. It wasn't a good level, but it was a okay little stupid gimmick. World record! Go with this one? Yeah, drop it in. Exclamation point add, space, and then level code.
Let's go.
Last time somebody saw me play a course of theirs and then actually popped in, they were mad that I booted.
Oh.
Double check your code. It's possible the bot's wrong, but usually the code is wrong. Oh. Oh, you. Oh. Speedruns. There you go. Goddamn speedrun people. Well, I'm guessing there's a slip right after the double jump there. Oh my god, it's like a bad troll speedrun. Well, we're gonna look at it for a sec, then we'll take a look at your level there, Stevie. Just a minute here. Yeah, I'm not interested. Oh, and that kills the run too. And that's what happens every time I try to do endless. I'm not cognizant of how to better conserve lives. Yeah, slow night tonight, but that's pretty expected. There was a maintenance window earlier today. They brought Mario Maker up about an hour ago after bringing it down. So, that's gonna slow Mario Maker down. Everybody who wanted to do courses is gonna F off. Captain Toad, 6 Scarlet coins. Intended to be cleared using the left stick and run button only. Left stick? I'm not allowed to use the D-pad? Oh, but you skipped the... You skipped the don't jump clear condition. Okay. Yeah, you did. You can use D-pad. That's good. Oh, I'm guessing because you wanted... Okay. Yeah. The actual don't jump levels where you're not supposed to jump can be a lot of fun. And you could set that up with the way that you're doing this. You'd have to dig into it a little bit more. I'm guessing you wanted the player to be able to be airborne, not jump. Which, it is too bad that we didn't get that. That is something that I don't understand how Nintendo missed it. Like, literally, don't press B is a 1,000 times better solution, or a 1,000 times better clear condition than don't be airborne or don't touch the ground. But all three would be useful, or at least both, because the man, the shell people, do they ever love the Scarlet, you Ligma balls. Do they ever love the don't touch the ground clear condition for maintaining being in the air? And I mean, power to them if it works. But yeah, I would really love a just don't press the jump button clear condition. Sports would work really, really well for exactly this. Can I push this button? I feel like I can push this button, right? Well, maybe not. Wait, I'm allowed to swim, right? Am I allowed to swim? Oh. It doesn't guide me that well. Am I not supposed to get these? Or am I allowed to swim? I can't use these underwater. The way these are arranged makes me feel like I'm supposed to avoid them, though. They're supposed to kill me. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, it's failing to restrict me to your guidelines effectively. When you have a specific idea in your head, that makes sense to try and restrict the player as best you can. But I'm a little lost in exactly what you want. Well, I float if I have this, so that's probably what you want me to do, is you want me to float. But no, I'm probably not supposed to touch that. And float over it. Okay. Yeah, pretty easy to get confused if you accidentally pick that up. Okay, this leads me here. You'll have this. Yeah, you can go through the door holding a P-switch. Doesn't seem like it offers me any useful keys, though. I am going to switch to the stick now, though. Stick's going to be a lot easier with diagonal movement. Okay, I see. I see. If you were going to make me, like, weirdly try to bounce on that... on that fucking creeper, I was going to get mad. You have a mean, fucked up thing to do. Wow, that's intense. Can you go under clear pipes underwater at the bottom of the screen? No. No, they do a fixed barrier down there. That's neat. Okay. This, then, is how we do that. Oh, wait. Wait. For your next D&D session. Okay. And then that, probably that. Okay, I didn't see a way to proceed on the right there. Oh, that's how I get back up there. I see it. Took me a sec, but I see it. Yeah, there's a little bit of opportunity for the player to get confused with the twirl boxes. You tried to prevent that from being viable by blocking off a bunch of the stages with fireballs, which worked pretty well at keeping the player away from doing anything there. But how do I get up to the checkpoint? I feel like I should get the checkpoint now. I feel like I've earned it. Oh, is it this? I bet it's this. I bet I know what it is. Yep. There we go. I refuse to let go of my P-switch. Gonna pretend to cancel it by saying D&D canceled due to memory leak. Do you use an application for it, or just a joke? Is that just a joke about memory leaks? Okay, I have the checkpoint. Okay. Cute way to set up little dodges. I'm less dumb. That was pretty tight. That probably should have been the last one, but it wasn't. Oops. That's a mushroom for me. Okay. Final boss is named Memory. Final boss, please. And we still have to get up to that one. I don't see any way for me to do that. That just goes back there. Am I supposed to go in there small? I'm supposed to go in there small. That's set up. Was I supposed to bring a P-switch and I got lucky by being not dumb? I don't know how I'm gonna trigger it now. Well, I'm kind of soft-locked here. I could have triggered it down there. I could have triggered it in a lot of places. But I'm guessing that's what I was supposed to do. We'll just cheat a little bit here. Trigger it. Okay, that is... I think that is what I was supposed to do. Was I supposed to carry that the whole way here for that? I don't think I could have... No, I couldn't have crawled through there with a mushroom, so... Seems like that's what I was supposed to do. Okay. It would be a good idea to give the player an out there, but that's fine. Did it. Okay, I let a spring go. That's what we were doing in here. We got another P-switch. I still haven't found a way up to that area. Something else down here that I missed? No, not visibly. I'm gonna die. Yep. Maybe it's the blocks, the big ones. Well, we triggered the one. I didn't see a way to trigger the other one, but yeah, you might be right. We can probably hit it there. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, good call. That's what the last one was. I guess that one didn't totally stick out. I assumed it was decorative, but there was no good reason for me to assume it was decorative. Like, there's no reason for me to have thought that. Cute, that all worked. And then I think the last one was in the door. No, the last one's right there. I already got that one, so I'm just gonna cheat a little. Oh my god. The level also tries to push you away from cheating, which is really funny. Oh, it does it a lot. Yeah, you really don't want me to cheat. That's clever. Especially since you can't use the clear condition for what you were aiming for with the level. Polluting it with that does help. That said, well, no, it says Captain Toad. 6 Scarlet coins. The description isn't readable by people in Endless, so not everyone will immediately understand your expectations, but they'll understand it well enough. Esports. I would be curious to see if it ends up having a lot of boos. Entirely from people running into it in Endless and getting confused? Okay. I think the viewer will show us. It only has 1 boo on it. Only 4 likes, though. Okay, fine. I'll stop cheating. Oh, I can go get a mushroom right there. We'll go grab that mushroom, and then it'll be a lot easier to grab that friggin' coin. At least leave a comment at the start to tell players about the no jump. Well, that's decent. You might even be able to spell out, like, just no B, no A. Like a B and an A with an X through it early on. That might be the easiest way to make sure people see it even if they're playing with comments off. And that would be relatively language-free. Because even in other languages, people understand the B and A button because they're universal buttons. Almost like a pro-level style hint, but it still wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't think it's worth re-uploading over, but I think it's worth thinking about when you're putting together a level like this. It does. Oops. It does make me sore that Nintendo does not give us better clear conditions. The clear conditions they gave us are such horsecock. They're just unbelievably okay. There is some potential for a key death. It's not like you absolutely need a safety coin, and that one is probably intended to be the last coin. But a safety coin wouldn't be a bad idea, which you can literally just do by putting it on the path of the door. Because if you're not familiar, if I get this last coin and then I die, when I respawn at the checkpoint, I will have 0 red coins rather than the 4 that I saved at the checkpoint, which is just a Mario Maker fuck up. Thanks, Nintendo. Okay, fuck it. Cheating. Oh, and then we need to flip the switch for that to bounce us there. Oh yeah, there's actually some pretty significant risk of key death here. Add a bandage solution for the key death. Where's my switch flip? I don't remember seeing a switch flip opportunity. Is that down in the subworld? There's a switch here? No, no switch here. Yeah, I don't remember seeing a switch anywhere. Use the checkpoint to get a mushroom. Oh, does the other checkpoint give me a mushroom? That's probably a good idea. Reusable checkpoints is an interesting way to give a player infinite power-ups. Yeah, I jumped. Oh, there's one back here, too. like how you tell me, no, the top of that tree. Through a lot of jank, you can put nasty things in trees, like houses and stuff, but not really in an uploadable way. Let's see here. Well, let's take a better peek up here before we move on. But I don't recall seeing any opportunity to flip a switch down here, or up there. Yeah. Was it in there? Was it in the door? It might have been in the door. Oh, god damn it. We fucked up again on the P-switch here. What's the hit for the P-switch? We definitely could hit the P-switch coming up on that spring with a little bit of work. Yeah, we definitely could hit it there. I don't think this is cheese, or at least if it is, it's the same cheese I would have done if I was more cognizant. This frees a spring, but oops, it doesn't present any opportunity for me to flip a switch that I can see. There are no on-off switches, okay. Oh, I'm literally supposed to hit the switch with a mushroom. Okay. So here's where the stupid is coming in here. Is let me go get another mushroom. Yeah, here's why I'm being dumb here. You placed a checkmark box there. Checkmark mushroom platform. The on-off mushroom platform. That would bounce the player in, so you can't get up there without a mushroom. I'm guessing the mushroom was there not as a gift for me, but to make sure I had a mushroom when I hit it. But if I don't have a mushroom and I see that coming out of this pipe, I may just grab it and then lose it while I'm exploring. You could, I think you could give the player a mushroom there with just a pipe. Actually, bye. I think if you put a pipe here, spitting out mushrooms here, it will repeatedly place a mushroom in this area for you, so there will always be one there, which will prevent that from ever being an issue. And I would use a semi-solid there instead of the switchable, switchable mushroom bouncer, entirely because there are some people dumb enough to be like, oh, obviously I need to flip the switch, not, oh, I should get a mushroom. But yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm a representative case for the dumbest person on Earth, but I definitely have 8,000 hours in Mario Maker, and I forgot that if I was taller, I would be taller. So, you know, do with that what you will. Delete the block under and extend the platform, and then extend the trampoline. Oh my god. I immediately jumped. Put the pipe underneath. Yeah, or even just move the lockbox down so the player can go through without a mushroom and then just give them a mushroom on the other side. There are a lot of things you could do. You do definitely risk key death here, though. What is the Band-Aid fix to the key death thing? Are you detecting? Oh, I guess we're going to find out. Dolphin, how you doing tonight? It's all you, bud. Where's the Band-Aid? Band-Aid does not involve me getting covered in keys. Yeah, that's definitely a fatal flaw. Can I jump and get that key? Oh, I can. Okay. Okay, well, I'll take that. I will accept that as a fix. You're playing within the limits of, I guess, the limitations you gave yourself, but do the best you can with allowing the player to be airborne and not jump. There are other fixes for the key death, and you don't have a reusable checkpoint otherwise. But honestly, in a level like this, you could just kind of put a checkpoint kind of in the middle and visible after you have a couple of the keys or coins, and then have a checkpoint before the boss fight. It'll probably be the easiest way to do it without getting into like DLC stuff. How you doing tonight, Dolphin? Without getting into entity limit manipulation. Sports. Whew. Did I finish my coffee? I finished it or I lost it. Oh, I did not finish it. I placed it immediately. Thanks for dropping something in there, Dolphin. We gotta stop fucking up on Boom Boom. There we go. Doing alright. Made curry and rice again. I had the same curry for lunch. I made a lot of it. I think I have about 4 more meals worth. And I'm definitely one of those people who will make a lot of something and just keep eating it. I want to use both checkpoints, an easy save system where you can return after collecting points. Makes sense. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say exactly what the right answer is. For making absolutely certain that the player experience is good, but I do think that's kind of what you're... And again, what you have to weigh there is what works the best for the player, and avoiding them de-deathing and then violating the cardinal rule in the level, I think is really important too. Oh, that kills the Mario. I found out that's not how key death works. No, it does not. No, you can detect... You can force the player to have a coin before the checkpoint. And then use the checkpoint, them having no coins at the checkpoint, as a way to make sure to give them a key. But I don't know the actual mechanism of setting that up. Maybe not 4 servings, yeah. I think Heidi didn't want any of it, so I think I've had it 7, 8 times now. But I made a lot. Easily enough for, I mean, it filled a big bowl. Fight this boom boom without jumping. No, the level can't stop me. Oh, it doesn't even try to stop me in here. Get all the coins and room. Oh my gosh. And then you return to trying to punish me if I jump. That's funny. I mean, a little bit of it will do a pretty good job of preventing the player from trying to violate what you're making them do. Wait, am I allowed to hold jump? Get up higher? Assume I guess I am. I assumed I couldn't push it at all, but this setup looks like I need to. Yeah, cool level. I mean, there's a lot of constraints to what you're doing. There are ways, I think you could find some ways to work a little better within those constraints, but without going, 29 seconds, that guy jumped. Without going really deep on really hard tech, I think you have a pretty decent solution to the problem there with the key at the end. Yeah, I mean, there's a key right above it, too. The player is likely to try that first, no matter what. Yeah, I think that works about as best as it could. Super high is that I didn't want the player to ever hit a hidden block if they stuck to the rules. Oh, right, when they're bouncing. Yeah, that makes sense. You may as well just not have them in there, yeah, because the player is essentially jumping through a different system. Next, Dolphin, let's see what you got here. YJ1. If you bounce off Boom Boom, you can get pretty high. Especially if you're holding the jump button, too. E9J. 4. Level at the top, download. Alright, sounds good to me. Tomfoolery's back. Managed to dodge the end twice, so I want you to see the ending now. Sounds good to me. I bet I remember it. I feel like we played it like twice. I kind of want to save that to look at some point, because I'm really curious what it'll look like compared to when he re-uploads it without entirely stolen material. But this is like some 13-year-old Redditor who literally just stole a ton of an absolute ton of oh, you know the one. Goom Eternal? Goom Eternal. You have played it twice. Third time's the charm. Cleaner. Oh yeah. Fire Rose. They were able to copy. No, they did not copy them very effectively. Box actually saw it on Reddit as well. After I said I was gonna look at it, and was like, "What the fuck?" Because so much of it was just stolen. Like some of it was literally like block for block copied. Some of it was just copied worse, or the same kind of setup but not funny. Change the boom boom pow thing a bit. Oh yeah, we had a lot of trouble there. Oh, okay. Did not remember that was there. I just started jumping around like an idiot. Jeff Bezos rocket. He does have a nice rocket. It does. Goes to space. Worth a lot of money. Not his pocket rocket. I'm pretty sure his pocket rocket is at absolute most that surgery could put out for him. Still just, I mean, how thick is an average book? Books are on average probably about that thick, right? Yeah, Amazon used to sell books, right? I think there's a connection. I think it all ties together. I would really like to make that joke right in front of Bezos. To be like, yeah, and then just randomly start doing this and be like, yeah, books, right? That's about the average size of a book. You used to do books, right? So just throw it from here? Everything is wrong. The problem here, too, is that I remember what the solution was supposed to be, but I'm trying to solve it with the other things that I would immediately try, and I'm making it worse. And then my next thing would be stand here and throw it here, which I think is the solution, right? Slightly different solution. Okay. That works. I don't know why anyone would stand there and look at it, but I did. And I regret it a little. You can just jump up there now? Oh, okay. So is that the idea that it's supposed to be a little easier? Steve, thanks for dropping another one in there. What is it? 10:22? That's probably a good place to close it. We'll still wrap up with that level there, baby. But which I think is better. Yeah, I mean it works. It lets me through. And previously we had issues. What happened? I forgot what happens. I was staring at that POW underneath me so hard, being like, no, it's gonna hit that POW somehow, but then something's gonna fall, so I should move. And then the car hit me and I remember. Oh. Is this what'll happen when I finally play through Goop and Gorp 4 again? That's what I should have done tonight when we were down. That saved in OCW. Oh. Maybe tomorrow. I got maintenance earlier. Slightly less inherently janky cores. Okay, go over. Don't get hit by a car. The magic of those bouncy corners. They do so much. Now we can touch this. We just don't want to go in there. Yeah, I remember that. I remember the boo. Something about stretches, man. Stretches are very memorable enemies. And the stretches in 3D World are so fucking weird. And then I think this was that, right? Yeah. My brain's a little broken. I keep thinking like, no, I'm not allowed to jump. Oh no, it landed. It landed even. Okay, maybe that's fine. Maybe we'll get through to the next one so fast without accidentally touching stuff. It landed, but you destroyed the hat. Oh! That kept missing before, too. I don't know if it's more consistent. Or if I just am more dumb today. I took allergy pills and I'm getting pretty sleepy. But it also protects me when I rub hot dog all over my face. I really should have taken a clip of that. Send to Casey. You missed it. Okay. Then we touch him, and then we go. And we don't get hit by a car. If I throw that in place there, does that still kill the skip squeak? Spiky skip squeak? Skippy Spike Squeak. I really wish that was there. Okay. There we go. Checkpoint. Remember how Mario Maker works. That's about the dumbest way that could have played out. Can you actually knock that helmet off the player in midair? Like, I think that's what happened. I think I started pushing to the left and then immediately got hit. You can knock it off the player in midair. That's really funny. Oh. I would recommend trying to throw the POW next to the clear pipe to the left. The POW that we missed already. So there we go. There we go. I remember that one. I remember this one. But I think now I just go, right? That's the whole thing? Yeah, and then... I remember that part. I remember the first time that it was... that I don't remember. I remember I did something wrong. Something dumb happened the first time through there. I thought that was so funny watching the PDQ Kaizo race. How much they were talking about people finding the wrong solution and then sticking to it, and how that like ritualization there. Uh-oh. Hey. I broke it. Huh. Oh, okay. I broke it, but it fixed itself. Remember what happens in the Porky Puffer Warp Box? No. I assume I die. Yes, I do. I find all the ghosts who I can dodge. Yeah, I thought it was really funny in the Kaizo race how much that logic transfer works in the Kaizo handoff that they were doing. How often people were making obviously bad solutions and then all doing the same thing to each other. Big ghost room. Now, what did I do to break it before? Did I just go in the wrong spot? Well, it definitely is getting me more now. I don't know why it breaks sometimes, but I made it fix itself. Yeah, sometimes the one time it broke. Okay, it does seem like we can trigger it if we just stand there. Esports. But I'm not 100% on what the correct solution is for going around it, or if I'm just supposed to jump. You stand on the edge, I guess. Last time I just kind of did it in the middle, it seemed like. This does something crazy. I remember this. Yeah. He gets me in the corner somehow. You clip through the corner. Oh. What, did I find a new way to break it? Because that's what I do. Oh, okay. If I delay a little there, it works. I don't know exactly what that is, but it works. I told myself, well, I wasn't sure what to do, so I made the worst possible choice. There's no way you could anticipate me ever being that dumb. Which is how I win. I choose how to die. There we go. Okay. I'm supposed to go behind him. I wasn't supposed to go over the left. Oh, I'm smart. I was trying to touch it gently because I knew what happens if I go too far to the right. There we go. I think this was accepted in the troll library already. Did you get any interesting feedback after, or once you got it uploaded up there? Flip and go. And then trigger him and get out of there and then go. CP2? Yeah, CP2. Did not like. Did not like. I plan on publishing this after the Wiggler one. I swear to God, I saw this in yeah, I swear to God, I saw the Tomfoolery of Dolphin intro library. Troll library. The Shenanigans of Dolphin. OCW. There's a code right there on April 21st. Also, I really wish Subpar Mario Maker 2 was named Subpario Mario Maker 2. Though, yeah, those are all the GG. Shenanigans is my Desert 3D one. Oh, this is Tomfoolery. Okay. No, never mind. I just can't read English. It's fine. Just ignore me. Oh. Let's see. Shenanigans, Tomfoolery, Japery. Japery's another one. Shenanigans, Tomfoolery, Japery. Oh, shit. I swear to God there's more synonyms for shenanigans, but I can't think of them off the top of my head. He wiggles. Yeah, the nonsense? Yeah, nonsense, that works. If it's only going to OCW, you could do bullshittery, bullshit, or bullfuck, or fuckery. Something really janky. It'll probably be my third 3D World level, and after that happens, 3D World is nice. I remember there being something horrible here. Oh, it was take damage. Right, it was take damage, and last time it was broken. Yeah, that's what it was. This time, I can't damage the helmet off. Okay. You can just take damage, then progress. Yeah, I remember. I remember that. Well, it's easy to forget. Probably have a shirt that says that. Oh, I can just damage boost through him then. That would have been smart, but I can take damage here too. Then I can go. Oh, I carried the spring. I don't want that, do I? Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, no, I turned around just in time, didn't I? I think I did. Something bad was going to happen if I brought that spring. I think I'm immune to that troll. Almost hit it last time. Oh, God. Does it just drag on the wall? It's probably just drag on the wall. Yeah, drag on the wall, catches it. There we go. It doesn't even... Honestly, give the player a second before you, like, stick them in there. I actually feel like that would be more impactful if after the slide, the player was locked up for a second before maybe then you push the skip squeak into them, or you make them jump to land on the skip squeak. That was the way it used to be, but you kept dodging it. Oh my God, look at what I've done. Look at what I've done. I need drugs. Does anything cool happen if I keep doing that? Would be funny if the skip squeak falls you, or that, yeah. Anything that just gives the player a second in that position. But people would react in time. Yeah, you would still want to lock the player up exactly the same way that you did, and then just kill them differently. Maybe it's having a skip squeak get pushed through a one-way or something that the player can't fit through. One of those janky things that works all in 3D World, like a slope one-way. The player can get, that's something you can push through, but the player can't get back out of. Damage. It's not a huge deal at all. I feel like that setup is really funny, and that you are missing out by not giving the player a second to look at it. Even just a second of being trapped in that box, I feel like it'd be really funny. Can I just fall straight down there? I think I can just fall straight down there and just be fine. Getting dumber. The brain cells are leaving my body. Yeah, I feel like even if most people recognize that they are getting pulled while they're wall sliding, they're not going to knee-jerk to jumping. They're going to knee-jerk to, well, I guess I should see what happens. Or they're just going to freeze. Uh-oh. Oh, that doesn't do anything? So it doesn't matter if the spring goes over there? I feel like I still probably don't need to put the spring there. I assume that was a setup for some troll. If I dropped the spring over there. Sports. Yeah, there we go. Just damage boost. Stop being dumb. Try getting it. Try getting what? Just stop there. Oh my god, it flips back! Come on! Oh no, I touched the pokey, didn't I? Yeah, I touched the pokey. It sounded like I heard another switch flip, but I've been playing too much Super Mario World. You would see it change on the frame it changed. Getting the spring when it falls next to the thwomp. Oh, try going and getting it? I gotcha. Well, next time. I'm already in the hole. Oh! No, it does flip! It does flip again. I thought that you would always see the spikes out, but it seems like the spikes are damaging me before they're visible. That's weird. Is that a thing specific to the spike blocks in 3D World? Yeah, that's really weird. That happens a lot in Super Mario World, but that doesn't really happen in Mario Maker. Wow. Wow. How did it get worse? Oh, you can just crawl. You just crawl out. Am I trapped? I'm not even trapped. What? I'm not even trapped. Was I supposed to be trapped? Yeah, they do kill you before the animation. Okay. And then I think the next room is the thing that I can't. It just exists to waste time. That's fucking great. There are not enough trolls that aren't just like silly shit. Like not press the button 1,000 times and be sad. Just like, no. It just, you can't get the spring. That's the whole joke. You're not allowed to get it. And then you can just go back. Now, how do I not do... How do I actually fall for this? What's the answer? Just go. Okay, just go. Okay, I figured it was just go. Yay. Oh, this is the red block room again. Did I break it? I'm gonna go up there first. And I'm gonna touch the letters. Wow, really? You thought I had to block that off just in case? That's some foresight. So go in here? Oh no. Did you really do all this to CP1 me? You didn't have to do that. The only purpose was to show me how mean you are. Oh, oh! That's the other end of the flagpole. That's meaner. That's even more mean. How did I go? What was that? Was that a door behind him? Must have been. Must be a door behind him. But he was already broken if the switch was flipped. Yeah. So if we could get a star, we could get up there. 1040? Well, I think I've seen all of it anyway. Yeah, you have a chance. Then you know. Esports. Then you know if you fall for it again. That was, I played a level from the, playtesting request. That was good, but it ended with a setup that put you on, like, a single walkable poison tile. And it turned out all the poison was walkable, but that didn't seem obvious to me. And it seemed pretty likely that someone could get stuck getting rolled into this post, let final troll anti-soft lock over and over again. And yeah, that's a good way to do it, is to just make sure that the last thing shows you the correct answer, so you know either way. Okay, go down in the hole. Out of the ending game. Oh, nope, it is still there, even if that block is there. Well, so what's up with that stone block? What's it doing? Made me sad you missed it twice. Yeah, I mean... Some people are gonna be that dumb. They're gonna hit exactly spaghetti in the one way that solves the puzzle. Okay, so that doesn't matter. Yeah, I was really concerned that that mattered, and then it never mattered. Yeah, if you're not holding right there, you survive that. But yeah, you see the checkpoint, and yeah, my compulsion was like, oh shit, spin, 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 and then I would just touch it. Can you jump out of the car when you're in that one tile wide area? Because that might end up being the answer to making sure it doesn't happen. Yeah, good stuff. Okay. Last one here from StevieJohn. N49. D06. One was less janky, yes. Really? Can you give me the furry level? 1B, IBE, 1 by 1. Weird. This is less janky? That looks like somebody fucked up really bad in Tetris. Oh, okay. What are we doing here? Now I want to make that as a thumbnail. It's just bad job at Tetris. Make Tetrominoes, yeah. Oh, naked pipe, really? First thing you have is a naked pipe? You have to put bricks behind your pipe. It's so easy. You literally just... What are people doing this? Is this like a gag? Is this like a thing? There are a coalition of people on Reddit who are all mad that I yelled at somebody about his naked pipes in his terrible level? Cover your pipe. Oh my god, again? Just move the pipe over. Put something behind it. It could even be a one-way. I would hate it, but it would be acceptable. Okay, so we have a pile. Oh my god, really? This feels like malice. This feels like you're actively being malicious now. You guys have to look at it too. Now you're gonna put one brick behind it? No. Now we have the letter I. That reminds me of Kid Icarus's dungeons. Kid Icarus had really good dungeons. I really wish we would get another Kid Icarus game. A 2D and 3D Kid Icarus game. That's what we need. The 3D Kid Icarus game was great. The 2D Kid Icarus games were great. They should do a Blaster Master style both. Both. 2D pixel art. 3D. Oh, I guess I needed the boot. Oh, no, there is another boot. But I'm going to take damage when I get up there, aren't I? Yep. Does this work? No, you don't make it on that. On the bounce, even. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to lose my boot. That's quite awkward. You liked our naked pipe level? There was probably some reason. Put pants on your pipe. Or was it troll level? Sometimes it's mechanically necessary for a troll level to function properly. I don't understand what we're building here. Is the whole idea that this is just... You show me the same thing over and over again and it gets a little bigger each time? A little more intricate each time? Oh my god, the naked pipes. Yeah, the naked pipes just stick out like a sore thumb. Nudes and bio. Somewhere I have a little WebM of, Richter giving his little speech to, Dracula at the beginning of, Symphony of the Night, and to Dracula X, whatever. And then instead of Dracula's regular line, it's in a really good Dracula voice, probably AI, I'm guessing. Dracula just says, "My pussy in bio," and then breaks his glass. And, it made me have a seizure of laughter the first time I saw it. Because I saw it on Twitter. And it made me really happy. Oh, god damn, with the naked pipe! I'm in a lot of pain. Oh, come on! Oh my god. You have to put bricks behind your pipes. It is such an unnatural looking thing. I know I'm a bitch about it, but it looks so unnatural, and like, you literally just needed to put bricks here. I don't understand why you would do this. It was never done in any Nintendo games, and it looks so bad. And in general, it's often an indicator of a poorly designed level, and even if it's not, even if for some reason you like the aesthetic, or whatever idiot goddamn defense you have, it still will program the player to immediately be like, okay, naked pipes, this is gonna be a bad level. People are more likely to be primed to think your level is terrible because it's naked. Well, I'm tired of the gags, too. I'm tired of it being like a little gag, like, because it's so easy to set up, especially in a troll level. You literally set up a troll level where the player makes the pipes naked, and then you're in chat for the troll level, and you'd be like, why'd you make those pipes naked? It's right there. I don't understand how people aren't doing that constantly if they want to be obnoxious. You hassle the player for doing something that breaks the blocks behind the pipe, and you're like, dude, you made a naked pipe. What's wrong with you? Don't you want that to look better? Auto-scroll's a weird pivot. Really weird pivot. It looks like we're still doing the whole idea of iterating on the stack here. Which is kind of interesting, but it feels like we lost that thematically after the eye room. I feel like we should have stuck to the eye room. It should have kept being the eye room, and it should have kept evolving. The eye room should have kept expanding and getting more interesting and more intricate, and even expanding outside of a single room that was still built around that eye-shaped build. Yeah, Stacks of Munchers feel a little bit like you ran out of ideas, so you started... You went back and just started painting the same thing on the other side. Doesn't feel like a significant iteration on the original concept. Oh my god. Are we getting looped? We are. I'm supposed to go in this one? Yeah. That should have been the entire level. Yeah, I mean, that could be a level. Okay, if you don't take damage, that's annoying to get out of, but that's the end. Yeah, so I get the looping was what you were doing there. Yeah. Yeah, I think you'd have a better level if you had, stuck to the initial iteration. Okay, here's what you do, right? You're building your eyes, you're building your eyes, you're building your eyes. Let me actually hit it one more time. Yeah, we're near the end of the night anyway. Let's hit it one more time, and then we're gonna go and mess around with those beetles and try to do that thing we saw. Dolphin, you'll get a kick out of it, too. Because it was one of those crazy things where I was like, there's no way this is a real interaction, and now I want to play with it. And then you'll see it, and then you'll be like, I could make a level out of that. Maybe. But yeah, so you're building your eye. You build your eye gets spiky, you introduce more enemies into your big eye. And then instead of it getting super spiky, and then kind of running out of ideas, then you just move on to a new idea. Stay the course and try to twist that idea. My thought here with that idea of sticking to the single rooms, because you're limited in your transitions anyway, so you could really expand it better if instead of leaving this concept behind, and this room is terribly awkward. I'm guessing you want me to do that, but I don't like doing that. So we get here, and I think this is the last one. I'm not going to proceed, but we'll pretend it's the last one, even if it's not. Let me hide myself here. Hide overlay. So then the next one, and maybe you add a question mark block here. And here. And they have a bob-omb in them. And then you grab the bob-omb, and you blow out walls over here, or you blow out walls over here, or you blow out a wall here. And then as you proceed forward through these sets of rooms, right? Then when you go through the next one, this wall is already gone over here, okay? No wall here. And now you have 2 rooms to work with. You have a bigger room, and you start iterating in the second room. Esports. And you can start kind of tying a whole thing together like that, like letting the player break specific blocks, and then using that to make a larger pair of rooms, and then a larger quad of rooms, that kind of thing, that the player is working with. And then you could keep iterating on the same eye. You could even incorporate some of your weird ideas about making giant piles of munchers for some reason. You could get a more cohesive idea out of this, and for the love of God, put pants on your goddamn pipes. The wall slide troll? Good. Yeah, I know it's right there. I know it's absolutely right there, and all you have to do is like stop the player for a second, and they'll think of something funny to put in there. I sent a vid in DMs? Okay, let's peek here. I do not have a DM. Did you send it to someone else? Oh, or maybe it's just uploading. Okay. We were gonna go... No, not Course World. How am I so bad at where the buttons are? 8,000 hours in this game. Some of that is probably leaving it on. Course... no, Course Maker. And then the setup was, fuzzy, out of a pipe. Okay, even in a practice level, I pants my pipes, okay? It's not that hard. Even if you want to do something horrible, like put spikes behind them, I don't like it, okay? But it still looks like you thought about it, that you cared, that you have bad priorities on how you want it to be cohesive, but viable priorities. Workable priorities. It means you thought about it. And even if you came to the wrong conclusion, it's better than not thinking about it. Even this. This tells me that you are a bad person. You are a contrarian, and you are being rude. But you are thinking about it. And it is technically ground in that direction. Clouds are pretty bad, too. But again, it's something. Okay, Buzzy. Big Buzzy. Big Buzzy with wings. In the pipe. And then we had a ceiling above me. Okay, red, blue blocks. Blood, blue blocks. Okay, and then, give Mario mushroom. Give Mario this. Okay, now check. Now I see the ding. Oh, is there not an open in browser? Oh, no, there is open in browser. Okay. And I can pull it up. So it can be a part of the VOD. Really? Really? You're going to try and download it when I try to pull it up in Brave? Just play the attachment, Brave. Fuck off. Brave doesn't want to view it. That's fine. Lazy. I'm just going to look at it. Oh. And then you just drift out. Yeah, that's good. It's simple. It's a teeny tiny change, but you're trapping the player in there, and they have a second to think about what went wrong before then they feel the pain. That's perfect. Yeah, and almost anything. That's all you needed was any little tiny thing to toss the player in there and you get something giggly about it. Red and blue have gaps and it annoys us. Red and blue blocks have gaps? Oh, when they're against the back of a pipe, yeah. Yeah, Nintendo did a really bad job with, like, detecting when the pipe is against something and completing it. There's a ton of things that do that, and it makes me unbelievably unhappy. When you have a black background, it looks okay, but it would have been so easy for them to literally just fill that spot in with green. And they just didn't. They just didn't. Or to fill it in with black. It wouldn't look any different here, but on any other background color, if it was filled in with black, it wouldn't look stupid. And it's not hard, and they did more of that in Mario Maker 1, and you could just stretch pipes behind stuff in Mario Maker 1, which also helped. Okay, so this is not going to work, is it? Oh, it is. Oh, it doesn't kill the beetle! Interesting, it doesn't hurt me, and it doesn't kill the beetle. So then, is it going to be the exact same thing then if I have, the Shelmet?
Here we go.
Yeah, it seemed really interesting, and it made me immediately think, if it doesn't kill the beetle, can I set up any type of automated shell jump? But this doesn't even knock the beetle down. It just bonks him. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Unexpected. Okay.
Here we go.
I thought that the beetle was dying when I did it with the spike helmet, and I couldn't tell because I was dying too fast. But it's not. Does that never kill it? Oh my god. You can't kill beetles with the spike hat. How did I not know that? Oh my god, my weird old, the level I wanted to do where you had to balance, you had to carry something while Bowser chased you. That actually could work with this. This is way faster than, like, bouncing a POW on your head. It's actually really hard to hit it. But what if you automate damage when you do it? Okay, hang on.
Here we go.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Here we go.
Beetle. Gonna fall right around there. So I'm an idiot. Oh my god! There we go.
Here we go.
Why am I like this?
Here we go. Here we go.
I'm making my life so much dumber than it needs to be. Oh, I took damage before the Shelmet hit him. Okay, interesting.
Here we go.
I'm trying to figure out if you can turn this into a kick. I mean, maybe. There might be a setup where you could automate kicking it, or relatively automate kicking it by controlling where it goes. Oh, actually. Oh, that won't work.
Here we go.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like there might be something there, but I'm not going to play with it for the rest of my life. But yeah, you can kind of kick it. Yeah, you might be able to get something really interesting out of that. It's not like it's not interactable. It isn't some weird or hard to understand state. It works after you do that.
Here we go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. I've never seen that before. That's really interesting. I don't know if that's useful. I don't know what you can do with that, but I've never seen that before. Does it work the same way if I'm small?
Here
Made
we
a troll
go.
out of it. Good. Wait, out of this? Works the same way if you're small, too. Interesting. And if you're big, you just take damage? No, what? Okay, I feel like, or if you're... No hat. Mushroom. If you're small, you don't take damage. If you're big, you don't take damage? That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy.
Here we go.
I can't believe I've never seen this in a level before. Yeah, you just pass right through them. That's crazy. You could do a really fun, like, lane switching level with that as the mechanic. It's giving the player places to get pushed through. You never take damage? You never take damage. That's so weird. Yeah, I mean, play with it. There's probably something there. Man, I don't know what to do with that, but that's fun. No, not Course Bot. Course World. And then home. And then go to bed. I have to go force pills into my little baby hot dog's throat. And then we'll be back tomorrow to play some more Mario Maker without the maintenance ruining the queue for the whole night. You guys have a good night. I am out of here. Guys and girls.